Oh, g'day Lakes brothers and sisters. Here I am on a cold winter's day by the fire, and I've just got 4 things to tell you about the next few weeks at church. So firstly, this Sunday, 19th of July, we have the 2 services. So we've got 9 a.m. service face-to-face at the Ministry Centre. That service will also be live streamed via YouTube. And then we've got the 5 p.m. church at 5, face-to-face. And we've been doing that pattern for the last 3 weeks. And what we found is that over the last 3 weeks, the numbers have been steadily picking up as people starting to feel a bit safer to get out and come and join us. And it really has been a great delight. You don't realise just how much you've been missing people and how much just those accidental conversations are so important to our spiritual life and our spiritual health. And that's really where we're heading, is that great gathering in heaven, all of God's people, brothers and sisters throughout every generation, from every nation, gathered around God, around the Lord Jesus. And you know, when we gather together face to face here and now, that's the closest we kind of get to that heavenly gathering. You know, it's not perfect, it's never perfect, and especially during a pandemic, where, you know, the sickness, where some of us can't be there because we don't yet feel like it's safe to be there. And yeah, we've got other restrictions in terms of we can go and sing, hear the praises of God, and we can hum along or clap or, you know, raise our hands, but sadly we can't sing the praises of God out loud together, and we're missing that. And also there are other aspects to it that are just different. But I want to say, as you feel like it's safe to come back, please come back and gather. It's good for us. It reminds us of that, you know, ultimate destination, the new creation. And it also helps us to spur one another on, to lift our eyes beyond this world and its troubles and its, you know, the trimmings of this world, to actually set our focus on Jesus and his coming again and the new creation. Second thing I want to tell you about is this coming Sunday at 11 a.m. we have a gathering to kind of set a vision for the relaunch of our church. With, you know, the face-to-face gatherings kicking off again, what we're finding is that the government's given us a set of restrictions and requirements. For instance, as people arrive at church, we've got to just mark off each person, take down any newcomers' contact details, and that's a new set of requirements that we have, which needs a kind of a new ministry team to do that. We also have new restrictions on how we serve food and tea and coffee. And so there's new things that we have to do, but there's also all those normal things that we do, like welcoming, setting up, the audio-visual, children's ministry, locking up at the end of the day, the morning tea, the supper, all those normal things we do. But what we're finding now is because you know, there's a bunch of people who don't feel safe or ready to come back to church, all of our ministry teams have been a little bit depleted lately, and so what we need is kind of like a fresh bunch of people who are feeling confident to come back, feeling willing and able. It's a real blessing. Like, it's a blessing for our church family, because we want people to feel warm and welcome, to have fun, to be able to genuinely encourage one another. So it's a blessing to all of us. But being part of serving a core team like this is also a blessing for us who are on the team, because we really get a feeling like, yeah, we're making a difference to the gathering. We're making a difference in people's lives. We're making a difference as we hold out the word of life to our community who desperately need to know Jesus. So what we're thinking on Sunday is we'll just have a recast a vision of what church is about, what it looks like in this season in the midst of a pandemic. And yeah, we want as big a core group as possible who are willing to say, yeah, I'm up for whatever's needed to make church work in these 3 to 6 months while we're still living under some restrictions. Third thing, as the rain now comes down, third thing to tell you about is Sunday the 26th of July. So on Sunday the 26th of July we're going to have the 9 a.m. live stream YouTube, but no face-to-face gathering. So just the YouTube on Sunday the 26th at 9 a.m. and then at 5 p.m. we'll have face-to-face gathering on that night. And you think, well, why change it up again? And the reason is because Ausgrid just this week, in the last couple of days, have said to us that they've kind of, they didn't close everything off last time when they shut the power down. And so, as frustrating as it is, they're shutting the power down again on Sunday the 26th in the morning. And so as we wrestled with it, and we thought, man, if you don't have any power, we don't have any heating, we've already got the live stream, lots of people aren't coming. So as we weighed it all up, we decided, let's just do the live stream only on 9 a.m. Sunday the 26th. And we'll probably even do it from my lounge room here. And so that'll be on the morning, and then at night we'll have the face-to-face gathering of church at 5 as usual. Now, that brings me on to the following Sunday, which is the 2nd of August. And on the 2nd of August, we're going to a new kind of normal, God willing. Right? All things being equal, God willing, we'll go back to having 3 services on a Sunday. So that'll be 8:30 in the morning with Kids Church, and that will be the service that's live streamed. Then at 10:30 in the morning, we'll have a second gathering, again with kids ministry, and I think we'll have a Chinese translation on site there during that service. And then at 5 p.m. at night, we'll have church at 5 as well. So from the 2nd of August, God willing, unless there's more tighter restrictions in the meantime, we'll go to 3 services at that time. Now I know there's a few details to sort of take on board there, so we'll have all those things updated on the hub, so you can chase it down there, and we'll drip feed that information more to you over the coming weeks, but that's just to give you an overview. But just a reminder, this Sunday, 9 a.m. church with a YouTube live stream, and you can come along to the vision session at 11 a.m, the more the better, and then 5 p.m. on Sunday night. Hope to see you there.